Chapter number 13, Congruence of Triangles. Now let us see page number 84, solved examples. Example number 1. In the given figure, parts of triangles bearing identical marks are congruent. Mean we are given here two figures, and from that two figures the corresponding pair of sides which are congruent to each other are having identical marks. State the test and the one-to-one correspondence of vertices by which the triangles in each pair are congruent. Means we have to test whether the two triangles are congruent and by which test they are congruent, and we have to state the correspondence pairs of vertices as well as side also. Now these two triangles are given here, PQR, and this is another triangle, that is UTS. We have to find whether these two triangles are congruent to each other or not, and what is the test by which they are congruent to each other. So solution number 1. By SSS test, in the correspondence PQR corresponds to UTS. Here we can see that there is one identical mark of PQ and UT. Means these two sides are congruent to each other. The length of this side PQ is equal to the length of this side UT. Then there are two marks, two lines, vertical lines on this side PR and two vertical lines on this side US. That means this length of this PR is equal to length of this US. So these two sides are congruent to each other. Here are three vertical lines on side QR and three vertical lines on side TS. That means this side QR is congruent to this side TS. The three sides are congruent of PQR to the three sides of triangle UTS, and therefore these two triangles are congruent to each other by SSS test, side test. Now we have to state the one-to-one correspondence of vertices. So here this PQ is corresponding to this UT, PQ UT, and then this QR is corresponding to this TS. So PQR UTS. This is the correspondence, PQR UTS. If we will put this point U on this point P, this point S on this point R, and this point T on this point Q, then this triangle will overlap completely to this triangle, and therefore the correspondence is PQR correspond to UTS. In second triangle, this triangle ADB and this triangle CDB, it has one common side, that is DB, which is in ADB also and in CDB also. So this we have to check whether these two triangles are congruent to each other or not, and by which test they are congruent to each other. So we can see here angle is marked. This angle is marked with cross, and this in this triangle also this angle is marked with cross, means that this angle ADB is congruent to this angle CDB. These both angles are congruent to each other. Similarly, we can see here circle. This angle ABD is congruent to this angle CBD because both are having mark identical. So this angle is congruent to this angle is congruent to this angle, and obviously this side DB is congruent to this side DB because it is a common side, and common side is represented by this mark, like this mark is there, S mark. Okay, so this DB is congruent to this DB, and it is included in this angle ADB and angle DBA, and this angle CDB and this angle CBD. So angle side angle, angle side angle. So both these triangles are congruent to each other by ASA test, angle side angle test. And what is the correspondence? It is DBA is corresponding to this DBC. This is the correspondence. Okay, DBA corresponds to DBC. We have to follow the sequence, correct sequence. Second question. In each pair of triangle in the following figure, parts indicated by identical marks are congruent. Here also the same marking is given in both the triangles to show the congruence of the side or congruence of the angles. A test of congruence of triangle is given below each figure. Side angle side or angle side angle or SAA side angle angle or a hypotenuse side, whichever test is there by which the two triangles are congruent, that is also given here. State the additional information which is necessary to show that the triangles are congruent by the given test. Here test is given and we have to show whether any information is missing for any side or any angle to be the congruent. With this additional information, state the one-to-one correspondence in which the triangles will be congruent. So here in first figure LMN and figure FDE, we can see that there are two vertical lines here on side MN and two vertical lines on side FD. That means this side is congruent to this side. Then this angle is given as 90-degree angle and same marking is given here also. 90-degree angle means this angle is congruent to this angle. So one side and one angle is given to us as a congruence, but hypotenuse side test is given here. That means that hypotenuse of this side will be congruent to hypotenuse of this side. This information is missing here. So the given triangles are right angle triangle because of 90-degree, and one of the side of the triangle is with congruent with the side of the other triangle, that is this side is congruent with this side. So the additional information necessary is that hypotenuse LN is congruent to hypotenuse EF. This is hypotenuse LN. It is congruent to this hypotenuse EF. With this information, the triangles will be congruent in the correspondence to LMN is corresponding to EDF. Okay, we have to see the sequence. L will overlap this E, then M will overlap this D, and this N will overlap this F. So LMN corresponds to EDF. This will be the information. Now in second figure, there is one common side CA and two angles are given here. This angle BCA is congruent to this angle DAC. It is given here that this angle is congruent to this angle. Now the test is given as angle side angle test. That means we need two angles and in between that one side to be congruent. So one angle is given here already. This angle is given here and this angle is given here, and we can see that one side is common. This side CA is common to this side CA. This is a congruent side because it is a common side. So one side we have and one angle also we had. The third angle which is required is this angle DCA is congruent to this angle BAC. So this triangle DCA is congruent to this triangle BAC by ASA test such that this angle BCA is congruent to this angle DAC, and this side, that is CA, is common to this side, that is CA, that is it is a congruent side, congruent to itself. And third angle which was required is that angle DCA is congruent to this angle BAC. It is DCA, this angle is congruent to this triangle angle BAC, and so these both two triangles are congruent with the correspondence as DCA corresponding to BAC. This is the information required, remaining information required.